Switch to Martin. Melquito.
That's it long range. He's got it. This first in a Loyal jersey. 1-0 San Diego. Stadium in San Diego. It has been a sellout the last few days. Loyal SC ready to kick off this season.
Drew actually got a hand on it, and this one will go high and up it is! One more time!
Torero Stadium in San Diego. Professional soccer has finally arrived.
Welcome in, Matchday Live. He's Darren Smith. I'm Jordan Caruth. Welcome to Naughty Barrel in Rancho Penasquitos. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're hanging out with the locals tonight. We're at the official watch party for the locals as we get ready for San Diego Loyal on the road for the second time this year, taking on Tacoma. Hoping for a little bit of a better result this time around than the last time we saw Tacoma. That was way back on Matchday 3, Darren. That was a long time ago. Things have changed as people are taking in the scenes. Yes, those are the fried pickles that Darren ordered moments ago.
Yeah.
Just letting my wife know Darren ordered the fried pickles. It was not me. But I did have a few. They're very, very good. There's a couple of the locals as well. So I hear rumors that people have actually been here since around 3 o'clock. So there's some sober people. There's some not so sober people here at Naughty Barrel and Rancho Penasquitos. But Darren, we're excited to be here.
We are excited to be here, Jordan, but wait a second now, because you caught me by surprise here. I know normally we go over what it is we're going to talk about, segment 1, segment 2, segment 3. What's the deal with the fried pickles and Mrs. Carew?
She does not like pickles. She will not eat pickles, refuses. The idea of fried pickles probably just makes her want to...
Okay, all right. Just want to make sure we cleared that up right out of the gate. I can't be the only person who was wondering about that. Shout out to Mrs. Caruth and little baby Caruth as well. But Naughty Barrel here in Rancho Penasquitos. To your point, we just got done watching the U.S. men's national team advance to the Copa del Oro, the Gold Cup final. Copa del Oro, sorry, my Espanol got in the way there. The Gold Cup final where they'll face the winner of Mexico and Canada. So it's that kind of night here at Naughty Barrel where we had an early match, and then of course we've got the main event, which is going to be San Diego Loyal at home or on the road taking on Tacoma for the second time this season, Jordan, to your point, and then Mexico and Canada in the other Gold Cup semifinal. So it's a good vibe in here tonight. Food's been outstanding, drink has been outstanding, vibe has been incredible, and you just said it. It's been a while. It's been a while since SD Loyal has lost a match. 9-game unbeaten streak snapped last Saturday at Torero Stadium against Phoenix Rising. How much has changed since May 13th, the last time that Loyal was in Tacoma to face Defiance? We've had players come and go. Think about that. Jack Mayer has come and gone. Miguel Berry has come and gone. Hunter Ashworth, he has come and gone. So much has changed. Loyal was winless last time they faced Tacoma. Now they've got 6 wins to their resume. So, a lot has changed since the last time that Tacoma hosted San Diego Loyal, which was earlier this year on May 13th.
A word that I hear a lot tonight, Darren, revenge. Revenge is on the mind for players, for coaches, for the organization. A 3-1 loss at Tacoma earlier this season. They're hoping to get a little bit of revenge from the last time around. It's a good time. San Diego, I feel like, is in a great spot if you're looking at the playoffs. You want to finish in the top 4 this year. San Diego currently finished standing 3rd, so they're in a good spot. And something we should bring up pretty early on in the show, Darren, Orange County dropping points earlier this week. Las Vegas getting a win against Orange County. So that kind of sets the stage for San Diego this week with 2 matches. They can really do some damage and climb themselves into 2nd place if they can get a pair of wins this week.
Yeah, 3rd place tonight for San Diego Loyal. 6 wins, 3 draws, 3 draws, 5 losses. I'll get that right at some point. My mouth is not engaged with brain yet. Tacoma sitting 6th in the Pacific Division, 3 wins, 4 draws, and 4 losses as well. So what you want to do is you want to keep Tacoma down. You want to keep Los Dos down. We know that you're done with the regular season here against Phoenix Rising. Still looking up at Orange County. Phoenix is sitting on 29 points, Orange County with 22, Loyal 21. So an opportunity tonight to pick up 3 points, move back into second place. You don't have to worry about Phoenix Rising anymore here during the regular season. If we see them again, we'll see them again in the postseason. But I'm with you. What you want to do now is bounce back from a loss, because it's been a while. It's been a long time since SD Loyal knew what it felt like to lose a match. I'm sure it's not that far in the rearview mirror that it's completely a forgotten thought, but being able to bounce back, to do it in back-to-back away matches tonight in Tacoma, and then Sunday again against LA Galaxy, against two clubs now that you're looking down, that are looking up at you. Yeah, that's a little bit different than where we were earlier this season.
Tonight, the final match of June for San Diego. It's been an okay month of June. July. If you're looking back at the month of June, though, actually looking back at that month, 4 wins, 2 draws in June. We're into July. It's the final match of July for San Diego Loyal tonight. They have a draw this month. They have a win this month, and they're coming off a loss. So one result each way so far this month. We'll wrap it up tonight. Obviously, they're hoping for the win, but June was good. You can make July a good month as well. And if you look ahead to the month of August, the schedule looks pretty good if you're a San Diego Loyal supporter. So finish the month off right tonight with the win. You got to go ahead and finish that. You get 2 wins in the month plus the draw and a loss. Set the stage for August. It matters a lot tonight. You want to get the result.
Yeah, and you know, I think we can look at this going month by month, right? That's how the USL looks at it. Landon Donovan was the coach of the month in the USL Championship for the month of June. Who knows what will happen here in July? But Jordan, the other thing that you and I talked a little bit about on the Unnamed Soccer podcast was, you know, there's tonight, and then of course there's Sunday. Sunday is going to be away at LA Galaxy too. Hi, shout out to the service staff here at Naughty Barrel. They're very attentive. They want to make sure that we've got proper amount of beer to go for the remainder of the pregame show, Matchday Live. But what does Sunday also represent? It represents the midway point of the 2021 season.
That's right.
From that standpoint, once you get through tonight, this is Matchday 15, Matchday 16 coming up on Sunday. So, you know, Landon's been preaching a little bit, coming out of a 9-match unbeaten streak. Hey, these are really, really important. Let's put a little bit of distance between us and everybody else who's sitting south of the playoff cut line in the Pacific Division. He went as far as to refer to these 2 matches as must-win games, Jordan. We need 6 points. Need 6 points from these 2 games here on this road trip. I don't know. That sounds like a motivational tactic from the manager to me. He knows his club better than we do. But that said, if this was really a must-win, here's a little bit of a hint. I don't think we'd be seeing the starting 11 that we see here tonight. No disrespect to them. You'll know what I mean when we get you to the starting 11 coming up here in a little bit. But it is. We're at the midway point, so, you know, it's not early anymore, and everything matters. And, you know, teams now are starting to figure out, well, who are we? Who are we going to be for the remainder of the regular season? If you're a playoff club, what do we need? Do we need to go out? Do we need to add somebody in? Some of the other clubs are just, you know, hey, they're going to be figuring out who's going to be part of our club next year. And Loyal tonight's trying to say to Tacoma, you guys should be thinking about next year.
Yeah. Plus, we all know if any team goes on a championship run, at some point, the conversation about depth is brought up, and you need that depth. Tonight, potentially an opportunity for San Diego to show off the depth that they have with this roster. Looking ahead briefly there into that month of August, I kind of said, if you're a Loyal fan, you should be looking ahead to the schedule and you should be excited. You get Los Dos this weekend on the road in LA, but after that you get a Monarchs team who we saw last year. They were first place at the time when we saw them last year. This time when we see Monarchs, they're going to be dead last in their division. So Monarchs, a different team this year. You get Tacoma at home for the first time next month. So the team that you see tonight, you'll see again soon. But then also, you get Orange County, you get Sacramento, and Las Vegas. So obviously impactful matches, but that's what is on the stage for San Diego. We mentioned it's not the first time they've been in Tacoma. I was looking at the notes before we started the show. What happened the last time when we lost 3-1? I'm just looking at my notes. I wrote down it was a AAA ballpark. They kind of bounce around. That night they played at the AAA ballpark. Sun. I wrote down that the Sun played an early impact in that match, which we've seen in USL a few times, and it's impacted cameras. And I have a feeling tonight we might be impacted with a camera or 2 in the first half based on what we saw earlier this season. But it wouldn't be the first time that we've seen that this year. Last time 3-1 the loss, Ben Spencer had a lot of opportunities and San Diego came up short. Ben Spencer, Darren, we'll get to it, but we do know Ben Spencer in the starting 11 tonight. uphill, try to make up for what was missed last time around.
Yeah, it's weird. They play at a park called Cheney Stadium, which is a AAA ballpark. So when Loyal went up there earlier in May, on May 13th, the San Diego Padres AAA affiliate had actually played at Cheney Stadium before San Diego Loyal had, which was just a weird oddity, something that we brought up on Matchday Live, I'm sure, back in May. But it is a converted ballpark, and as Jordan said, it gets a little later in the day up there, so the sun sets a little bit later up in Tacoma, just outside of Seattle, so about a 2.5-hour flight. Totally different circumstances, though. That was the third match of the regular season. At that point, San Diego Loyal had already started its season in Phoenix, had already gone to the Rio Grande Valley, had flown back home, and then flown up to Tacoma on that brutal 4-match away start for the 2021 season. This is a little bit different. They got to sleep in their beds all week. They got to play at home last week, and as you said, they'll be back home coming up next week. So yeah, it's a bit of an odd place. Sun sets a little bit later up in Tacoma. Something I'm sure that the players will figure out, something that they're getting used to, but Tacoma's represented some mixed results. We'll remember last year, right before the world shut down, I want to say it was May 12th, May 13th, somewhere in that range, SD Loyal's first ever regular season USL victory came away at Tacoma. Opened up the season on March 7th at home at
Wednesday
Stadium.
nights.
And then a Wednesday night, they traveled away. They played a ghost game. It was behind closed doors. It was the first one in the United States, first ever sporting event that was played behind closed doors because of the pandemic last year. Then the whole world shut down for several months until we resumed and picked back up later on in the summer. But represented the first ever win for SD Loyal ever in its club's history. And then earlier this season, it just, it was a closer game than the 3-1 final would indicate. It was 1-1 for most of the second half. Tacoma tacked on a second, then a third in stoppage time, but pretty close throughout. So again, the complications of playing 3 matches in a week come factor into play here with the starting 11. But yeah, Tacoma's been an interesting spot. A little bit of mixed results thus far for SD Loyal.
Yeah, earlier this year in the first half, Ben Spencer scored a goal, but he was offsides, called back. A few minutes later, he went off the post, nearly scored again. Moments after that, still scoreless, Alejandro Guido on a breakaway in the 42nd minute, could not put it away. And then Tacoma scored right at the death into halftime, and things seemed to really change at that point. Looking to avoid that script tonight. We'll take our first time out, and when we come back, we're going to go ahead and continue to have some fun here at Naughty Barrel in Rancho Penasquitos. I got a new beverage. This showed up while Darren was waxing poetically. That was very nice. I appreciate that. So we are staying well hydrated here at Naughty Barrel in Rancho Penasquitos. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We're getting ready for kickoff in Tacoma. Hoping for 3 points tonight. Matchday Live continues after this.
Your summer starts here. With big savings on a new Toyota, you can go out and do all the things that make summer the best time of the year. But don't miss out on all the fun. See your Toyota dealer and catch a great deal today.
Right now, drive home a stylish new Corolla with a low $199 a month lease. Or you can save big with $1,500 factory cash back.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
At Chosen Foods, we are inspired by the vibrant culinary lifestyle of the Baja Med and, of course, by avocados. From our flagship avocado oil to our family of dressings, mayos, simmer sauces, and guacamoles, the versatility of all Chosen Foods avocado-based products offer you the freedom to be both healthy and creative in the kitchen. Join us in the sun-drenched utopia of Chosen Foods, the avocado. Celebrate it.
During this pandemic, many families are worried about Disney healthcare facilities. I'm Dr. Gail Knight, Rady Children's Senior Vice President and Chief Medical Officer. I'd like to share with you the advice that I give my own family and friends. The best thing that you can do to keep your child healthy is to continue to keep routine appointments like vaccinations and regular checkups. This keeps you, your child, and our community as protected as possible. We are always open, we are here for you, and we are safe.
time to get moving with the financial partner that's here for your journey. From small steps to big milestones, USE Credit Union is here for you. With tools to help you bank fast, solutions to help you go far, and a team of dream makers that's ready to help you step forward with confidence. USE Credit Union.
Hey everybody, it's Matchday Live. We are in Rancho Penasquitos. I'm Darren Smith, he's Jordan Caruth. We're going to introduce this rascal coming up here in a second. Matchday Live is presented by Tea of a Kind. Tea of a Kind, Jordan Caruth, here from Rancho Penasquitos on a Thursday night. SD Loyal away at Tacoma Defiance, 7 o'clock on Fox 5, Azteca America, also ESPN+.
Yes, we are at Naughty Barrel in Rancho Penasquitos. It is the first time that I've ever been here. I knew of the downtown location. I learned of a Rancho Penasquitos location, and here we are. And I hear that the locals have been here since like 3 a.m. I don't know if that's true, but I've heard rumors that they've actually been here for hours and hours and hours.
How about our set? Look at our set. They said, hey, we are planting our flag, our locals flag, on the Matchday Live set. We showed up, they're like, hey, you're coming to our awards party? Here you go, we're putting the locals flag, boom, right here on the table. So let's get it going.
Yes, here he is, Jerry Jimenez. He is the VP with the locals. He came over and he saw a plate of fried pickles and he's like, guys, we need to do a little bit better. So we cleaned it up a little bit and I'm very glad we did. Jerry, a pleasure to see you. Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, we're at their party. We kind of just showed up.
That's true.
Which is nice. I'll keep talking. Take a sip of your beer. This is what pros do. We see that people need to take a sip. We fill a little bit. We're very excited to be here at Naughty Barrel in Rancho Penasquitos. My good friend Jerry enjoying his beer. Let's party tonight. I want 3 points. How you feeling?
I want 3 points as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely, 100%. Can I just say that I'm realizing how short I am.
No.
Should we back up?
I don't know if it's like for all of you at home, it's literally just it's a camera trick.
It is a camera trick.
What
do you think of our setup?
Oh yes,
Yeah,
there we go.
The lights are bright here on Matchday Live, aren't they?
They're all right.
Yeah. I'm not used to it. It's a little bit more than a cell phone light, you know?
Yeah. Well, welcome to our watch party, by the way.
Thank you.
As you said, we wanted to make sure that if you're going to be at our watch party, that we let you know that the locals are here. And since Comic-Con didn't happen this year, we have been camping out since 3 a.m. this morning.
Yeah.
So
that's what I heard.
We wanted to not get out of the habit. So when we go back to normal, we can just get back into it.
I want you to describe to everybody who's watching here on either the SD Loyal YouTube page or the Facebook page. Because we're going to turn the cameras off at 7 o'clock. People are going to watch on Fox 5 or Azteca.
Yes.
Tell us what an SD Loyal watch party is like with the locals.
Well,
how much trouble are we going to get into tonight?
I have a laundry list of items of things I've gotten in trouble for this year with the locals, and I am more than happy to go over that.
Especially last time when we faced Tacoma, I seem to remember there was...
Yeah, we got kicked out of the last place because someone was too loud with the drums. And the last time I hung out with the locals, my car got towed. So you tell me.
Listen, first rule of the locals is you don't talk about when the locals get in trouble and how we get in trouble. Okay, that was parking is not easy in Old Town, as everybody might know. So I heard about that later. Now I felt so.
That was that Machete. That was later on. That was my bad. You guys tried to give me a heads up. I didn't see it.
National City. That's right.
National City.
National City is terrible too. I mean, at least that area right there for parking.
For parking?
Yeah.
Listen, I got towed.
Hey,
I got towed.
Here there is a lot of parking. So join us. There's still time, by the way.
Yeah. I parked like right there.
To join us here.
And I got here a little bit earlier. I got here about 5. Like people were here. Like people were running up a tab, getting ready for the night at 7 o'clock.
Absolutely. I think that everybody is excited to watch our boys get 3 points. Obviously, as you said, you're asking me what to expect. I would say just a lot of beer, a lot of fun, a lot of conversations, a lot of getting to know people that you may not, get to hang out with normally, and then we build relationships, we build a family. And what you've seen now in the east end of Toro Stadium is because of things like this, at watch parties, where you get to hang out and create relationships. It's not just we're going to go watch a game. It's I'm going to go watch a game with all of my family. And so it's very different atmosphere. When you go to a watch party, Luckily, we got to find a place like Naughty Barrel, who is amazing, has great beer, and has a bunch of TVs that we can actually watch the game at. So we're just excited to be here, and I'm not sure if the drums are going to come out, but we're definitely noisy, as you said.
Yeah, you are a noisy
Definitely
bunch.
do get in trouble for the noise sometimes. The cops may or may not be involved once in a while.
Tow trucks may or may not be involved.
But we're very much respectful as much as we can.
Yep.
If they ask us to be quiet, we get upset, and then we're like, okay, fine. So that's just...
It's been a while since we've had a road match. We've been doing all our celebrating at Torero Stadium at home.
Yes.
And we're going to go back to a lot of home matches after this. Well, you get Los Dos this weekend, but then a few home matches in August.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've been out and about outside of Torero Stadium, so it's fun. As much fun as we have at Torero, it's also fun kind of being out and about San Diego, is it not?
It is. It's very fun. Now, it also brings a lot of nerves because, as everybody knows, we haven't been the greatest on the road, right? And so this is another opportunity for us to show that we can be road warriors. We can bring home 3 points. We have 2 now going out on the road. But that's a great way to look at it. In my head, I'm like, God, we just gotta win. We gotta get some points. But you're right. We do not get this often. We haven't had that happen often. So it's nice to be back out again and hanging out with everybody in not a game where we can kind of relax a little bit and not have to be worrying about showing the club that we're there. We're here, but on game day, it's go time. It's business. We're there to just bring the noise and make sure that the club can hear us. Today we can relax a little bit. A little bit.
Yeah, there's like an itinerary for home matches.
Yes, exactly.
Away matches, you show up at 3 a.m. and you start drinking. That's the itinerary.
Yes.
And can I ask a little bit about that? Because when Jordan and I start Matchday Live post, we see what's happening on the east side. We're on the west side of Torero Stadium, but we can sense and hear what's happening.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about, since Jordan and I don't get a chance to experience it, the post-match tradition where the man of the match is presented with a growler? Can you tell us what that's like? We've seen the images, we've talked to the players, sometimes they walk over to our set. What's going on in the supporter section at the end of the match with the man of the match?
So let's go from the beginning. When you're a member of the Locos, you immediately get access to our Discord, and all of our members are there, and right at about the 75th minute on Discord, we all get to start talking and discussing who should be our man of the match. So we start throwing names around based on what the performance has been up to that point. And sometimes somebody comes in the last minute and becomes a hero, and we have to discuss that, right? But basically, there's conversation always going on of who do we think deserves that. Once we pick somebody, we have the team who we figured out a way to get their attention. They come up to our section, and we start chanting the man of the match's name. And they walk up those stairs. It's imagine as a player, picture yourself as a player, hearing your name chanted, walking upstairs slowly, and there's just a group of people, like this massive group of people waiting for you to welcome you, to give you something. And we just wanted to create something that will hopefully, entice our players to maybe give it a little bit more and to say, hey, we're here for you. So excited that Elijah got it last week because I think he's so deserving.
He was excited he got it last week.
He was so
genuinely
in awe of the
growler.
He appreciated that so much. You could just tell, it was very genuine. Yeah, he loved it.
And so we just wanted to make it, make a moment on game day where us as the Locos could say, hey, we appreciate what you do. We see you guys playing for us to represent us, and we just want to acknowledge you for that. And so it's just a really cool moment where you get to have that connection with the club. It's not, it's not a fake moment. It's one of these moments where we truly want to show them that we love them and we're there for them. And it's such a great moment. It's very difficult.
We're jealous every time because we look across the pitch. We're like,
I do think it's weird that you guys make them drink the same IPA from back in May and that growler that you give them. Wow. Or is it new beer every single time?
As far as I know, it's new beer.
I hope it's cheers. 3 points tonight.
3 points.
We're really excited to be here tonight with you guys. We're
Yes,
excited
thank you.
to celebrate. It's fun to be at home, but it's also fun when this club is on the road. Jerry Jimenez, he is the vice president of the locals. We have to take a timeout. When we come back, we're going to deliver a 1-minute final segment. Before we take that timeout, Darren has some very important news to deliver to you.
Yeah, well, did you know that this Tacos for the Win promotion is brought to you by Rubio's Coastal Grill? I bet you did. If San Diego Loyal wins the match tonight, fans are going to receive a free a la carte taco, 1 free a la carte. Enter coupon code SDLoyal online at rubios.com or on the Rubio's app tomorrow, coming up on July 30th to get the free taco. How many free tacos have you had this year? All 6?
Yes.
I got it. I'm with you.
Don't tell my wife because I've been eating without her.
She's not watching.
You guys are keeping secrets from
she's
your
not
wives.
watching.
Him with the fried pickles, you with the Rubio's tacos.
That wasn't a secret. I was just saying
It starts off with a little seed, and with a little love from nature, it sprouts to life. And when delicious fresh fruits and veggies are perfect, they are rushed to the home of fresh. Sprouts, where goodness grows.
Want a perfect pair of sunglasses for your every occasion? Hit up the Knockaround Custom Shop. With over 1 million possible combinations, why not get a pair for every you? 8 a.m. I need a coffee you. Clocking a few miles you. Game day you. Happy camper you. Fun in the sun you. On the slopes you. Dog days you. Happy hour you. Si se puede you. The Knockaround Custom Shop. You design them, we build them.
I'm not even sure what's happening here, and I know it's fast, but I'm in love with you. We're gonna be together forevs, and I'm gonna keep you looking good, boo. That's why I got you unlimited washes. That's right, we're gonna binge wash, babe. Commit to your car. What are you waiting for?
All right, welcome back to Naughty Barrel. It is Matchday Live. He's Jordan Caruth. I'm Darren Smith. Single game tickets, they're on sale now. Tickets start at $25 for all remaining 2021 home matches, including the next one, March 7th against Real Monarchs. Visit sdlaw.com/tickets for more information.
Darren, it's time now to get to our pick to kick. I am not in first place. You are. I have been very bad at this game as of late, but I think things change tonight. Tumi Moshobani in the starting 11 for SD Loyal, correct?
That is correct.
Correct. I am going with Tumi time tonight. He has scored in Tacoma before. I say it's Tumi time in Tacoma. Give me some points tonight.
Interesting, Jordan. As the leader in this competition, I'm going to go with the name that you probably don't even realize is in the starting 11. That is Chase Boone, who gets his first ever start for SD Loyal. Got onto the pitch against Cholos, played as the second half sub against Phoenix, gets the start tonight. He'll be up top with Ben Spencer. I'm going to roll the dice here on Chase Boone, who I'm not sure I can pick out of a lineup, but I'm going to say that the first time ever starter is going to get it in the net tonight, and he's going to get me at least 3 points here against Tacoma.
All right.
What do you think about that?
We'll give you the rest. Locals are going with Jack Blake. I guess we could have just asked Jerry to give us that pick, but they're going with Blake tonight. Darren, you mentioned with Boone. Shannon McMillan going with Jack Blake. I think that's a wise decision.
Off the bench. It'll be off the bench.
Chavos going with Corey Herzog tonight for the pick to kick.
Off the bench.
Jack Cronin going with Jack Blake.
Off the bench. Again, Jordan and I, we caught a sneak peek at the starting 11 here tonight. It's a different one, everybody. Trey Muse, Morgan Hackworth in for Jack Metcalf. Jack Metcalf's first minutes missed of the 2021 season. No injury or anything along those lines, just a little rotation. Sal Zizzo in the starting 11 tonight. We'll see Toomey out there, Miguel Ibarra. Charlie Adams is going to play that Colin Martin role. Haji Abdelkadir is going to be starting and debuting for SD Loyal tonight. He'll be playing more of that holding midfielder role. Ben Spencer and Chase Boone, who comes highly recommended by Rubio Rubin in the starting 11 there tonight for SD Loyal.
All right,
it's a different looking lineup for sure.
We are way past our time, Darren. We have to say goodbye. We'll be back to Naughty Barrel in Rancho Penasquitos for the post-match show. Join us at halftime on Instagram.
What if people want to know where they can find that shirt?
The shop in Mission Valley, SD Loyal shop. That's a good place to find it. Where can they find this shirt?
This shirt, probably Old Navy. Where can they find this shirt? Megan Rapinoe.
Oh, that's a good one.
The U.S. women's national team. They'll be playing at 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. Who's going to be up bright and early watching that on Twitter?
Yeah? Cool. All right, we'll be back at halftime on Instagram, post-match on YouTube and on Facebook. SD Loyal, hoping to get 3 points tonight. We'll see you soon. Cheers.
Cheers!
One.